We are halfway through the Expert Extra levels. Expert Extra 5 is called 5 drums. It's a pretty tricky stage. Got these drums and they rotate, and you have to wait until this bar passes and go forward, and then you have to keep going, and as the you have to time it so the bar doesn't knock you off pretty much. It's pretty damn hard. But yeah, we have 10 lives left, and if we lose them we can't reach Master on this run. However, I have Master Mode unlocked, so that's not an issue. Alright, we'll go forward, and this is the hard part. Right here's the hardest part. Basically, you want to wait until that bar passes, but I'm jumping the gun here, because it's just like, it just happens. It's just the way it is. I think this ended a Master run one time for me. Yeah, it took a while to actually get the Master. It took quite a few tries. I forget how many lives I needed. I think it may have been 99. So yeah, that's a lot of fails, so this game's definitely harder than the first one, despite some of those Master stages on the first game being hard as shit. This one's pretty hard. Yeah, that's basically it. You just want to keep going. You want to like wait until that bar passes, and it's a little awkward to stop on that moving drum, but that's what you gotta do. And this one's really cool. It's called free throw, and you're gonna play some monkey basketball. Stand right here and go for one of the 3 goals. The red's at the very back. I'm gonna go for the green one in the middle. And it's pretty epic if you can land right into it like that. Yeah, but just try to control yourself, and yeah, you can jump clear to stage 9 if you'd like. But yeah, we skipped a stage called Pendulums, which it's not that great really. It's just basically these platforms, they're like pendulums. They swing forward, and some of them drop away. But yeah, free throw. And then they had like ice hockey. Before that, I guess some people are getting to that sports mood. Yeah, I do like sports. I follow a lot of sports. The NFL or pro football has got to be my favorite. And the Pittsburgh Steelers are my favorite team, and they always have been. I got into football probably in 2005 after watching, well, I didn't really get into it at all. I really started watching that Super Bowl against the Seattle Seahawks when we won it all, and that was pretty crazy. I remember before that, a while back, like, I don't know, 95, we played the Dallas Cowboys in the Super Bowl, and we lost, and it was like, wow, are we ever going to get there again? But I didn't care as much about it then. Anyways, this stage is called Conical Slider, and I think it's the last slider stage in the game, and man, it's tough. And that's another reason why I didn't go into the red goal, is I wanted to show this really cool looking stage. But yeah, you keep rolling down here until you reach this wormhole at the very bottom, and that wormhole corresponds to the only other wormhole, obviously, but there it is. And when you shoot out of it, you want to get enough momentum that you'll make it to that center platform with the goal. This reminds me of that spiral stage in the desert. This one's probably harder, definitely harder. A very welcome addition to Expert Extra. And we can't even stay on it. Now, in terms of getting to Master Mode, I don't think I got as many, like, so-called butterflies in my stomach when I got close on this game. But I tell you what, if you fail, it's a long way back to the start again. Master Mode wasn't nearly as difficult to reach. Oh my god, what happened? Sometimes when you go through there, you just can't make it across. It's really awkward. You just, like, kind of have to charge forward, like, straight. I don't 100% know exactly what you do in those seconds before you go in the wormhole, it's a really rough stage. It's a really rough portion. Yeah, Master Mode wasn't as hard to get to this time around. It still took some tries, but it's not nearly as epic as the first one. Don't get me wrong, those stages are pretty cool, and some of them are definitely the hardest stages in the game. They're definitely harder than anything you'd see otherwise. But we'll get to that soon enough. Now we have to navigate. For now, we have to navigate this fucking slider from hell. At this point, Aya's got to be getting pretty sick. Oh my god, that is fucking awkward. I know, I'll just go through the wormhole, the other one. No, that's not gonna work. Alright, we're going fast and furious now. We're not pissing around. Oh, yes! And you should have time, so grab as many bananas as you can. Namely, the bunches of bananas. First sight, this next stage looks pretty wild. And it is, if you don't know what you're doing. But yeah, I didn't want to hit that switch. I wanted to hit that one. Now I'm going to hit that one. Make it turn around. And I've got a pretty scary good memory. And I haven't played this in like a while, but I bet I know how to get out of this maze. And this is probably the way you go. You just gotta go fairly quick. Because if you go too slow, that goal is gonna get too high to reach. And both goals are green or blue, and it doesn't matter which way you go. Both are a little bit different, but I always love going that way. It's just easy. The final stage in expert mode. Train worm. It's a really fun stage. I like to keep trying to just shoot right through that goal as it appears, and that's about the only time you can get in it. And it's really weird because that caboose of that train, it's like attached to the goal, yet you can like pass through it, but sometimes you can't just like go up to it and pass through it. And you need like momentum. It's really weird. I don't remember if this one ended one of my runs or not. Like, you need to charge forward and go. Ugh. But yeah, if I may have failed here before. I may have gotten here with like 1 or 2 lives, but it wasn't as epic as Super Monkey Ball's Master Run, so I just don't really remember all the details too much. Oh, almost got in. See, that's really weird. You have to kind of like either get momentum, charge forward, or like kind of swing and stay with it. Really weird stage. I think it's pretty good for the last stage in Expert Extra. It's definitely something you've never seen before. Come on, we have 3 lives and 0 counts. We can get here. We can get to Master Mode on this run. Wow, really? Oh my god. I feel like I'm going on a wild goose chase here. That was close. Come on, you stupid worm. Yes! Yes, and if you can do that without losing a continue, even with 99 lives, you will go for the master stages in this game. And next time, we will play through them. See you later.